everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back with another video. In this video we will discuss how to donate a car to charity and get a tax deduction. Does some goods save on income tax get more garage space? Giving Tuesday, the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving, was created in 2012 to encourage people to do some good by say volunteer or giving to charity. If you own a car that you don't need and you have a tax bill would like to reduce, consider doing good by donating your car to charity. You will get extra space in your garage and a tax deduction too. As with all things taxable, charitable auto donations are somewhat complicated. What you need to be sure that you can in fact deduct your donation from your income tax time. You will also have to figure out the value of car and in some cases provide an appraisal. The standard deduction. The law has nothing against donating car, boats, or even dumps truck to charity, and many charitable able will accept car and other motor vehicle as donations. Some will even tow them away for you. The main problem with claiming a deduction for a donated car is overcoming the standard deduction. Everyone gets standard deduction and it's a whopper $25,900 for joint filter, $19,400 for heads of household, and $12,950 for single fillers and those married filing separately for the 2020 tax year. Taxpayers who are 65 or older than blind can another $1,400 or $175 in filing as single or head of the household. The standard deduction will be even bigger in 2023 because it's adjusted for inflation. This standard deduction for married couple filing jointly for tax year 2020 rise to 27,700 for single taxpayer, and married taxpayer filing separately will be 13,850. A big standard deduction is a good thing because it reduces your taxable income, which trims your tax bill. But 90% of taxpayers don't have enough deduction to get more than standard deduction. Consider a married couple in 2022 who have $6,000 in other deduction. If they donate a car worth $4,000, they will have 10,000 of deduction, which is which is great but far less than which is great but far less than the which is great and far less than the standard deduction of joint filers. They would be better off taking the much larger standard deduction and be content a little extra garage space. How much it worth? Let's say, however, they expect to enough in medical expenses, state and local taxes, other charity donation to make atomizing worthwhile. In this case, you will need to put a price tag on the car for the tax purpose. So after this, typically charities simply sell the car you donated and park the proceeds. If that the case, then you can only deduct the amount of that charity received from the sale. If you think your car is worth $400,000 and the charity sells it for $2,000, your deduction is $2,000. The charity must send you Form 1098C, which will tell you how much your car sold for. If the charity sells the car for $500 or less, you can deduct 500 or your car fair value whichever is lower. If your car is valued at $600 and the charity sells it $400, you can deduct it $500. Sometimes charities use donated car as part of their business for fix them to give to the needy. In that case, you can use a recognized used car price guide such as Carry Blue Book or Admits.com to determine the fair market value of your car. Sometimes charities use donated car as part of their business or fix them to give the needy. In that case, you can use a recognized used car guide such as the Cali Blue Book or the Admas.com to determine the fair market value of your car. You need to report your deduction on Schedule A of your federal income tax return. If your car donation is more than $500, you must also fill out IRS Form 8283. If your deduction for the car is between $501 to $5,000, fill out Part A of the form. If your deduction of car is worth than $5,000, you will need to fill out Part B of the form and include an appraisal form qualified appraisal. After this, next point that we have is making the donation. So that is our next point. If you have charity in mind to receive the car, call and ask it accepts vehicle donation. If not, there are plenty of charities that do. Habitat for Humanity, Ronald McDonald, and house charities, the Salvation Army, many others will take donated cars. You can just park the car in front of charity and toss someone to the keys. You will need documentation from the charity containing your name, the vehicle identification number, and the date of your donation. If you receive anything value from the charity, the donation, you will have to include that as well. And don't make giving car any harder than it's be. Choose a charity that offers free towing. You can just park the car in front of charity and toss someone the keys. You need documentation of charity containing your name. So that was our today's video. Thanks for watching. Keep supporting. Thank you so much.